As I said to you before, doctrine or teaching always precedes duty. Belief system should drive your behavior. Many people, in my opinion, under bad teaching, get it wrong because the teacher is constantly trying to push you on how you should behave without teaching you on what you should believe. Because the belief system is what drives and motivates the behavior. That's why God never beats anybody into salvation. He never forces you into sanctification. What he does is he teaches you why you want to do these things because they're beneficial to you. So let's deal with this concept of presenting your body, because this is very, very important. Because he's using Old Testament sacrificial language when he says present your body as a living sacrifice. This is very important. But language that's different from the Old Testament. Because in the Old Testament we know that they brought sacrifices such as grain, such as animals or meat, such as drink offerings, grain offerings, meat offerings. And each and every one of these offerings were offerings or some things outside of themselves. But in the New Testament, something revolutionary is being requested. He said, I don't want you to bring something outside of yourself. I want you to bring you. I want you to bring yourself and put yourself, listen to me closely now, on the altar. Not like the Old Testament animals or the offerings of the days of old. Why? Because all of them ended up dead. This offering is different. Because although you are on the altar, you're not dead physically. Jesus died already physically for you and for me. You are very much alive. But you reigning and ruling your life is now dead. That's what Jesus is saying. He's asking you now to submit. That's a military term, by the way. Rank yourself under. He is saying, yield the control of your life to me. Through the presence, and this is not easy, that's why he had to give you help. And that help is through the presence and the power of the Holy Spirit when you yield to him. You can't yield to one you don't have. But when you have him in your life, when you yield to him, I wish you were here, I'd say yield. Yes, say yield. When you yield to him, the power of the Holy Spirit would rise up. Paul, as the Bible always does, Paul is encouraging you to do this. He's not forcing you to do this. But if we're honest, we need reasons of why. And Paul gives many reasons. Now you can turn there. I think I asked you to go there, right? And since I have it in my notes, I want to make sure that I'm reading along with you. So in Romans chapter 12, verse number 1, and you notice that the second word is I beseech, or beseech, I beg you. And the fourth word is therefore. Now, I always want to help you to understand why the therefore is there. There's a reason why that there is for there. Or I didn't say that right. Why the therefore is there. Therefore is an adverb. It's a connecting word. It speaks to a past action or past statement. What does that mean? Paul is saying, because of all the things I said in those 11 chapters before, because of all those things that I need to remind you to go back to and to see all of the blessings that I've conferred on your life. And I'm getting ready to tell you about a bunch of them. See, remember I told you, teaching is what motivates behavior. You can beat people up all day long telling them what they should do, but if you don't talk about how they have power to do it, you're wasting your time. If you're not appealing to the power of the Holy Spirit that God has put inside them, you're also wasting your time. You cannot walk as a real Christian. I'm not talking about people who come to church and play church. I'm talking about real Christians. They have to have power to be able to do the things that God expects them to do.